The obvious inconsistency says, obviously the Malka Asharis knew exactly where Sarah Imenu was. Why did they ask? They wanted to tell Avram that she was Snua, to make her more beloved in her husband's eyes. And that's how Rashi explains why the Malachim asked the question, so Avram should answer, she's in the Ohel, so that she thereby from the Shmuz. If that was the bond that she had to her son Yitzhak, again, it's very hard to imagine the bond of love that Avram and Sarah had to each other. So the first question is, why are the Malachim concerned with the fact that they were meaning to make her more beloved to her husband? It sounds like there should have been God's find enough love there without them interceding. But the second problem is, they didn't do anything. He answered, she's in the oil. They didn't tell him anything. He said, Avram is old. Hashem didn't want Avram to hear those words. It would have been a shtoch. It would have been something. He would have, I guess, looked askance at how could Sarah say that. Maybe Hashem changes the message. So let's focus on this Rashi. We live in a youth culture. In a youth culture, you're embarrassed to say your grandfather makes you an old man. But that wasn't Avram Avinu's world. Avram Avinu lived in a world of emes, in a world where at 80 he was much greater than he was at 40, at 100 he was much greater than he was at 80, and he wasn't embarrassed about the fact that he had gray hair. It was a tremendous accomplishment that he lived a life of perfection. So how much would it have bothered him had Sarah said, my master's old? I doubt it would have bothered him much. And yet Hashem was Shina, Hashem changed it, because he didn't want to allow that to be heard by Avram, that his wife said something somehow not even critical, but somehow not quite a fik photo. And my Rebbe, the Shiva Zatzal, asked on this Rashi, what's pshat? The signet of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is emes. And that's gone. It's now socially acceptable, and therefore divorce is much easier to come by. Therefore, divorces are more common. The third reason presented is because of the rampant taiva. Just look at the billboards, the ads, the world out there is gone mad. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that there's going to be a tremendous eroding of family life, if that's what's happening. The fourth reason presented is that women's financial and social independence has changed radically. A woman doesn't need a husband anymore. She could find her own way, find her own job, find her own means of support, create her own life. Therefore, it's much easier for her to exit. Okay. Now, while every one of those is correct, here's the point. Despite that, some marriages succeed.